my gorilla couch that's off in the corner, and of course my dog couch that's right in front of me and in good shape and good health right there. But recently that had me thinking that it's not that crazy of a concept, because realistically it's just some Chinese supplier that wants to put on a good photo, so they ultimately use AI to enhance the thing that they're giving to you. But then it struck me, what if I purchase AI products that are listed on Facebook Marketplace where I actually have to interact with the human in order to receive the AI product? And that's exactly what we're going to be doing today, because I found every single AI ad on Facebook Marketplace I could find, and I'll be meeting up and talking to the sellers to see what ultimately I get. All right, so this first AI ad that I came across on Facebook Marketplace might just be the craziest one I've ever
Facebook Marketplace is terrifying, bro. I feel like a bunch of hillbillies use that shit.
seen, just because of the implications if this does turn out to be fake. And that is a 2011 Mazda 3 2.5S sedan 4D. $1,500. It was listed about a day ago, and it's somewhere in like West New Jersey. But look at this. Not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 clearly AI pictures that they're using as the listing. Now, how do I know it's AI? Well, there's a couple of reasons. First off, it says McDonald's. Like, this is the most AI image I've ever seen. Also, there's like a headless driver in this car, and not only a single headless driver in that picture, but this is also like a faceless driver in this car too. So I don't know what this guy was thinking. Like, why would you list this? Who is actually going to end up buying this? Well, the answer is me. But to take it a bit further, I was looking at this guy's profile, and he has a 3.2 star rating on Facebook Marketplace, which is abysmal. And if we look at this, look at some of the reviews here. Not serious, will waste your time. Something else. This person claims to be a dealership is a huge scammer. I mean, you think? This guy is a big scammer. He's a scammer and very racist. Fake. Another fake. Listing versus what was disclosed are too far apart. Well, maybe that's because what he's showing is a completely AI image. And just to confirm this even further, I have an AI image detector site, and I'm able to drag and drop a picture.
If I give you money to buy a car, can you flip it and sell and give me back? Like, say I give you $2,000 to buy a car, could you give me back $4,000?
So I just took one of those 5, and now it's going to tell us the % chance that it's an AI image, because who knows, maybe those are realistic pictures. All right, processing the details.
All right, the $2,000 you owe me, I'll scratch it. Take that, buy a car for $2,000 and resell it for $4,000, and you give me the $4,000, and we're even.
And according to this site, there is a 99% chance that this image is AI generated. I wonder what the seller's gonna do. Like, when he sees me face to face, does he think I'm stupid or something? Like,
and flip it. Chat, but you don't understand, I don't have $2,000, but Vamp owes me $2,000, so that works.
Like, is he really gonna think that I'm gonna buy a car if it does not look like this? Well, we're about to find out. Let me go ahead and message this guy. I want to see what his tone is. Hello, is this still available? I can pick it up any day. I won't negotiate yet. I just want to see if this is like a serious person. So let's send it, and hopefully he's a quick responder. I'm assuming so, because it's probably the only inquiry he's ever gotten. All right. We got a response from the AI car saying, yes, come next week is good. I don't know if English is this person's first language, or they're just extremely lazy with typing, but apparently, yes, come next week is good is a good sign.
I like how specific that is.
So I guess I'll coordinate an exact time to come and check out this car and hopefully buy it. I mean, this would be a pretty absurd purchase. I just don't know what it's actually going to look like. How much mileage is on this thing? 230,000 miles.
Yeah, damn.
Well, I mean, I know the car is ultimately not going to look like this, but 1,500 is not a bad deal. If it's a legitimate car, it's not a bad deal. I'm just doubting that it's a legitimate car. Mainly because of the seller. The seller has a really poor profile. All right, let me go ahead and try to like schedule a time with this person.
So I'm meeting up with this guy at like this car park. There's just a bunch of different cars. There's like a gas station here. I think it's like a place where you get your car serviced. So I think this is ultimately going to be a pretty beat up car just from the looks of around.
You don't even have a dog. When I had the microwave for the triple meat one, triple meat 7-Eleven pizza. Can't say that I've had it. Can't say that I will try it. Now, on the off chance that I do try it, I'll let you know how it is. You want it? Well, how much are you selling it for?
Let's go ahead and see what he says. I mean, I just truly doubt this is a real car, but let's see what we got. All right, we're currently meeting up with this guy right now. I don't know where he is. I could have been ultimately fooled, but there's a lot of decent cars here. So if we get one of these, I mean, I haven't seen the one we are getting, but if we were to get one of these, I wouldn't be super upset. Unless it's that one, because that one has like...
Bruh, 15K. I don't have 15K. Can't buy it. Sorry. Bro, I feel like your dog needs to be freed. Like, I feel like your dog, like, is locked up all the time. Like, someone free Vamp's dog. We need to do rescue mission Vamp's dog. A great mod. Did you see it?
seen the one we are getting, but if we were to get one of these, I wouldn't be super upset. Unless it's that one, because that one has like missing tail lights and stuff, which for some reason I have a feeling that it's gonna possibly be one of these bad ones. Are you Sean?
Yeah, the car's right here.
Which one is it? Right there?
Yep.
All right, we're just gonna check it out. All right, so here it is. Here is our 2011 Mazda in the flesh. I mean, this thing is looking pretty crispy just from like the initial view of the front.
Like
I mean, it's definitely a Mazda. It's definitely the same color, I think, as the picture. So far, so good, but we have to look into the bones of this. The first thing I notice is no license plate, so I'm not sure this vehicle is even registered, which I don't really care about too much. Outside of that, all right, so we don't really have any rims on the car. Again, not the end of the world.
Spare
Other than
tires.
that, a couple of dents, a little bit dirty.
It has all spare tires on it. Absolutely not.
That's not the craziest thing, but I want to go inside and of course turn this on to see if this even works.
It's got a big
scratch
scratch in
this
the
car
back
because I want to
too.
see if it turns on, because that's obviously important for a car. I mean, that's the big thing, because in the pictures it was driving on the road, it was going past McDonald's, but the inside of this car is very dirty. I mean, there's a couple stains here. I have no idea what those could be from.
Nail
but who cares? I
polish.
could always get a car wash, right? Maybe spend like 80 bucks or so and get this cleaned
steel
out. Let's go
tires.
ahead and moment of truth this, turn this guy on. It works. Got the radio going. I think this car's in good shape. It does have the check engine light, so issues, but nonetheless, I think it works. So I think we can go ahead and purchase this. Might as well just like make our first big purchase here. Facebook Marketplace, AI ads. Who would have thought that would be an actual physical product that ends up working? I mean, I tried to ask Jonathan if he knew anything about the listing, but he said he's just on the buying and selling side, so I don't think he actually listed the AI photos on Facebook Marketplace. But in any case, you know what? I'm not mad though that it was an AI listing, because it ended up being an actual car. And for $1,500, I mean, they communicated all the details in the actual detail section of the marketplace, so can't even be mad about it. Why not?
What do you guys think?
Lured me in. The AI photo ended up working, and he ended up getting his sale. All right, the seatbelt is very sticky, and it's kind of hard to pull. It doesn't like snap back, so I don't think this thing actually works. It's very loose. But here's the moment of truth. Does it drive? Wow, it does. Drives like a charm too. I don't know if it can accelerate properly, but it's definitely moving, so.
Accelerate properly?
Sure. Okay, I mean, we'll take it on the highway and stuff, but I think for the most part, I am going to go ahead and classify this car as working. So I'm very happy ultimately with this purchase. All right, let me go ahead and hit the highway. I don't want to film too much while driving, but very good.
All right, so I ended up driving the car about an hour home, and this car was not in great shape, let me tell you, because this thing was shaking all the way home. The steering wheel, as you can see here, was just completely shaking. I thought this thing was going to go off the road multiple times, so definitely not safe. Didn't have a license plate. I think the registration was also expired.
It could have killed him. 232k miles. Hondas and Toyotas sell better though. I want a Nissan.
General, the tires actually seem terrible. I should have probably looked at those a bit more closely. But with that being said, it was $1,500, and I was coming off an expectation that was going to be fake because of the AI ad. But ultimately, I think it ended up being a decent enough purchase. And so I'm not going to call that a scam. I'm going to give that a scam light. And I actually think I'd even put it like a 6 out of 10 in terms of the validity scale. Let's see what else we have though, because I'm sure it's going to get much crazier. All right, so I came across this really absurd AI Facebook Marketplace ad, and it's house cleaning.
Bro, you just have everything. Do you live in Nissan for like, why are you trolling me?
Services, bathroom cleaning services, or just like a bunch of like cleaning services. But look at this photo right here. I don't know what the co-builders is, but I mean, it does not get more AI than this. I actually feel like a little bit strange about inviting this person into my home to clean my bathroom, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Also, in addition to this photo, they also have this one, which is like a really blurry, I think this one's maybe a stock photo, not an AI generated photo, but nonetheless, I mean, they're just putting anything on the website at this point. All right, so I went ahead and asked these AI people if they're able to come and clean my bathroom, and this is what they said. Yes.
I'll give you $500 for it, Jason.
Then they added me. Then they double texted and said, can you call me, and added me. Then again, they said, I am waiting for your response. This is all within like 2 minutes. Then a question mark. Then they say, if I give you my number, can you call me? Finally, I'm like, yes, I'll call you. So there's the number right there. And then again, triple messaging me. Please call me now. Only 2 minutes to call. Are you calling? I saw your call, but I was not connected because I tried to call. This is what happens when you call. I think this one is a complete scam.
Thank you for calling. For house cleaning or maid service, please press 1. For all other inquiries, please press 2.
Hi, if you're in need of house cleaning services, press 1. All other calls, please hold while we connect your call to a local house cleaner.
All right, let's look into this.
Hello, thank you for calling
Bro,
Networks.
I have
This is
500
Amanda. How can I assist
bucks.
you with cleaning in your home today?
Hi, yes, is this a real person?
I'm an AI assistant for Networks. How can I help you with your cleaning needs?
What is Networks?
Networks is a service that helps homeowners find and connect with trusted local contractors for all kinds of home improvement and repair projects. We match you with professionals in.
It's like a cleaning marketplace AI.
Bro, even now, you'll be talking to an AI and not even realize that it's an AI.
brand business in which you call it, and then I guess it will just like connect you with somebody who could potentially clean your house. So there are far too many steps to ultimately connect with the person. I thought for $12 I was able to call up these AI people and then just come in and do a quick cleaning, but it's just like an entire corporate AI business. I don't know how that's even allowed on Facebook Marketplace, but that's pretty terrible. Now this one caught my eye. Here is a unique eye-catching Christmas inflatable. They're not lying. And for $55 you can, I guess, get this.
Not bad.
It says it's a 6-foot Christmas inflatable, very easy to install and perfect for home outdoor decor. I of course have ample space for this guy. I ran this through again like an AI detector, and it told me basically with certainty we are quite confident that this image or a significant part of it was created by AI. Don't think I needed them to tell me this one. I mean, I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Like, where is it even hanging on?
Do you have enough water left over?
So I messaged them. Let's go ahead and see what we got. You know what? I feel like for this next meetup, I should pull up in like some really crazy car just to like match the energy. Like what's going on here with the seller, what's going on here with the buyer, because like right now it's so one-dimensional. I'm pulling up to these places and like I'm the fool. So let me try and get like a really crazy car. Let me go ahead and see what Turo has. The world's largest car sharing market bookings at Minis. Turo is available time you cars parked or even curbed.
Is a massive green side. We're hoping massive Cybertruck now with this seller, but we're meeting at
that's like so dumb. Like, oh, I want to rent a car and pay for a car for the day, and like rent a fancy luxury car and drive it around, look cool. Like, bro, just drive your car.
Your house. So I'm meeting, I think, in like a shopping center. So I don't know how that works.
Well,
maybe
they just shower,
inflatable, so but I thought I was just gonna like go to the house, see it on the lawn. So this makes it even sketchier, which makes me believe this is not an actual product.
So there's this app called Turo, and if you have a luxury or cool car, you can list it on there, and it's a car sharing service. Basically, you can list it on there and say, hey, if you want to rent it for a night, it's $100 a night, and they can have your car for, you know, whatever specified amount of hours. And basically, dudes will do it to go on a date, go to a business meeting, you go do this, go do that, go drive around Miami. Or like if they're in an area and they want to get a rental and they just want like a nicer rental, like that's so crazy. Highway, nah, the potholes in Indy were so bad.
All right, we are gonna be pulling in now, and we will know the fate of this AI product. They asked what car I'm pulling up in. I said a Cybertruck, so I think they know that I'm like pretty serious. I'm not here to play. If this thing does end up being legit, we do have ample room because look how big the trunk is on this Cybertruck. I kind of got it as a meme, but I think this is gonna be like the vehicle of choice for this video, just to like put everything in it. So just to remind you, what we're looking for is gonna be the Santa Rudolph combo. It should just be one total item, and then assuming we have it, we're gonna take it, offload into the trunk. All right, I think this is our guy.
How you doing?
What's going on? How are you?
I'm just laughing because she's 21 years old.
Oh yeah?
And I did the initial deposit for one of these like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
But
all right, I'm picking something up, but
right,
yeah, good to meet you. Hey, how's it going? How are you? Oh, this is the product?
yes.
Okay, and it's all contained in it?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Truck?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Liking, man.
Good, man. I mean, it's short term. I'm just borrowing it for now because I want to see how it rides.
I had my Tesla for years, dude. It's amazing.
Yeah? All right, that was absolutely crazy. So this is the sequence of events that just happened. I pull up in the Cybertruck. I get out of the car because a guy pulls up next to me in the Jeep right there. I'm talking to him because I think that's the seller, and he's complimenting the car and stuff. So I'm talking with him, and I'm like, oh, thanks so much for meeting up. And he's just kind of carrying on the conversation, and I'm waiting for the ultimate moment where he gives me the product, and then he gives me nothing. And he's just like, yeah, man, well, really enjoy the car. I'm like, wait, are you not the guy? And then right as I'm thinking that, the actual guy pulls up, and then he walks over to me, and I'm already a little bit shocked because he has this box, which clearly isn't even close to the 6-foot inflatable size that I'm expecting. And then he has a Tesla, then he's complimenting the car, then he hands me this box. It says 6 foot and it has the entire thing on it. I mean, this is the actual product, so I'll blow this up and we'll check it out. But just a wild sequence of event. Honestly, really glad I got the Cybertruck for this because it just made for a ton of content. I don't know what just happened, but all I know is we do not have to use the trunk because this thing isn't even close to the size that I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, you know what, might as well.
All right, let's check this out because this thing obviously is not 6 feet tall and it just looks like they printed and put that picture on this box, but who knows? I could be wrong. I just don't know how a 6-foot thing is going to fit into this tiny box.
It's rolled
Let's
up.
see if this AI ad lives up to it. All right, it's pretty dense. And I do see Santa and I do see Rudolph. Okay, wait a second. And they do seem paired. All right, I'm gonna have to blow him up. Let me see, 1 second.
Now the big thing we're looking for is 6 feet. So far, it's not 6 feet. Unless, okay, I could be wrong. Wow, dare I say I was wrong. Put up the picture, because this is almost exactly what that picture shows. This would be a fun thing to sort of like dangle off your roof, because it shows Santa like hanging on for dear life. I guess this suction cup is where you can put onto the ceiling, so you could have this hang. All right, that broke pretty easily. So now this thing is broke, and now we're unable to suspend Rudolph anymore, so just use your imagination. Here, I'll throw it up, and then we'll just do like a mega freeze frame so you can see what it's supposed to look like. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm
Nice.
not going to call that a scam. I think this, in fact,
And
was one of the better
bowling.
ones so
I'm
far. I mean,
cracked
this
at
thing
bowling,
certainly
chat.
works, and you
Nice.
can't even be mad about that. I mean,
I don't
this
know
thing did
why.
exactly
I
what it was
never
intended. It was
bowled
about
a
50.
ton. I never practiced bowling. Don't know any bowling techniques, but like I'm low key good at bowling.
$50 or so, $60 or something. I like it. I'm a fan of this. I didn't
Like
get
a
scammed
random
despite the
talent.
AI ad.
I
All right,
just
this next
have
AI product that I found on Facebook Marketplace is
bowling,
it's in Spanish,
you
but
be
it says
bowling?
Caro Acrobatico for $25. You get this thing right here. I have
That's
no
sick.
idea what this is supposed to be. I think this translates to like acrobatic car, perhaps. But the main thing here is that this picture is completely AI generated. And just to confirm this, here's another AI site that says that we are quite confident that this image or significant part of it was created by AI. If you couldn't
Look
just
at
tell by the
bowling.
absurd picture
You
of
know,
this
put some money
a
on a
clearly
game
fake
of
mountain.
bowling.
So I'm gonna go ahead and meet up with the seller right now and
Was in a
hopefully end up
league.
getting what the picture presents.
Such
But
a
I
Turk
highly doubt
thing
it.
to
All right,
do
so we
is
just
be in a
arrived to pick
bowling
up this
league.
Caro Acrobatico, which was the AI image of like that random toy. And the guy has now met me at this McDonald's, so hopefully I end up getting something. I think he has something. Like, why else would you drive all this way if you're not gonna hand me an actual product? I just highly doubt that it looks anything like the picture. Let's go ahead and see. I'm gonna find this guy.
AI
I
is
don't
honestly
think there'll be
taking
an
over the
issue with
world
finding me. 'cause
more
I'm
and
in this
more
massive
every
truck.
single
Let's
day.
see. All right, so there's our guy. Hey, how are you? Thanks for coming. Oh, yeah, that's the one, that color. All right, thanks so much, guys. Thank you. All right, have a good one. Bye. All right, so it's officially been retrieved. Let's go ahead and check this out. All right, I am not gonna lie. This does not look too much like the picture. Here's a little side by side. But nonetheless, we
just
did
like
actually
it.
end up getting the stunt car, and it looks to be the same color generally, so there's definitely some similarities. It was certainly an AI photo. I mean, we knew that already. But that guy was like Hispanic Santa. He had like probably 50 different toys in there. He had different colors of this exact thing. He just had like this big box of toys. But nonetheless, he ended up coming to me, which I appreciated. So good guy. He ended up giving me something, and I'm gonna go ahead and test this to see if it's like valuable in any sort of way.
All right, so here's the stunt car right here. So, I mean, obviously it shows that the wheels are lighting up and stuff, and it looks just really cool in the image, but not gonna lie, it does not look that impressive in the box. But who knows? Sometimes you're judging a book by its cover, and you shouldn't be doing that. So let's open this up, and hopefully it's good. I want it to be good because I really like
Cassie.
that guy. Like I said, he kind of seemed
Love
like
ya.
Santa. He had an entire box full of things. So hopefully he's just spreading some joy, and I was one of the lucky recipients. All right, here we have it. You know what? Not gonna lie, let's do a little side by side. This does not look too bad.
Okay, here we go.
The wheels light up.
All right, it's definitely moving, and it also has that glow up sort of thing on the wheels happening, so I think this thing's working. This is exactly what's in the photo.
It is AI.
Not gonna lie, I know it's an AI ad, but that is a pretty dang good one because this thing is 1 for 1. This is like the most fun I've ever had. There's even a 360 button, and it has music too.
That is pretty
This is the best purchase I've ever made.
All right, so this isn't actually a product, but I came across a custom AI photo shoot that's listed on the market.
They're selling custom AI photo shoots. Like you can't do that yourself for free. The teddy bear couch looks so comfy. Stay off of it. Getting your hair all over it.
Place, and look at this picture. I mean, this is clearly fake, right? Like the Grinch is not actually there. But I think this person sent a picture and then she just used AI to create something. And then this other photo, for instance, I mean, look, this is completely fake. I even think if you zoom in on there, that doesn't even spell Grinch. But clearly this person wanted to do some sort of like Grinch photo shoot. So I reached out to her and I asked to get this, and she said, hey, yes, of course. I edit photos and also create custom AI photo shoots from selfies. And then she said, what do I have in mind? I just asked her for some like absurdist photo shoots similar to the Grinch one. But I'm gonna go ahead and take some photos right now, and hopefully she brings me back something good. All right, so I want to give her a ton of poses to work with, so I'm just going to set up my camera here. All right, for this first photo, I think it makes sense to incorporate Jung Hee, I think that's her name, into the photo, so let's do this.
It already looks
Here,
like
I
he's
want to
AI.
do maybe something just like silly, so I'm just going to look at the camera and do like another weird thing. All right, and then for this last one, I'm going to make it really difficult for her, and I'm going to go into a pose that she's going to have no idea what to do.
I want to make a really dope next setup.
I think there's like a 90% chance I'm gonna be edited as like a dog peeing. All right, so there we have it. So I'm gonna send those 3 along to her, and hopefully she can make some movie magic. I'll give her a couple extra ones as well, just a little surprise for you guys, but I'm semi-hopeful for this one. All right, guys, our AI photo shoot has finally come in. We got 6 photos done to us. I haven't looked at these yet, so I'm excited to open them up one by one, and let's see if it's ultimately worth the $85 I paid for these 6 AI photos. All right, here's the first one. They put me with Tom and Jerry, and that's me just like cackling, holding Jerry while Tom is taped to the wall. I don't hate that. I'm not gonna lie, that actually looks pretty funny. After this. Okay, so I think they just disregarded my poses and they just like put my head on a body. It doesn't match up a lot, but we have Bugs Bunny and the Tasmanian Devil and just like a bunch of toilet paper. Not really sure, but that's actually, I guess, funny. Okay, 4 more. All right, that's cool. So I don't think that's...
What the fuck? Who is that guy? That's not even him.
Me. I'm starting to think we're losing me a little bit, right? Like there was too many like AI enhancements, but I guess again, it's cute, I guess, right? You got a little Hello Kitty, little kitty whites there, plus a real kitty, very pink. I do like the fit, so that's a plus. So far, I would say not worth it. That's not even me. What? That's
bro, what the fuck is this? He got scammed, bro.
Literally a different person. Everything about this person is not me outside of having dark features. That is just not me. And why is my head so big? Okay, that's me. Like I think that looks like me at least. That's pretty cool. And then I'm just, I guess, Mario. Okay, I like the diversity of characters here. And then last but not least, all right, that's not me. But it is actually pretty sick, not gonna lie. So all 6 of these photos cost me $85. I wonder if I were to just generate an image just like on Gemini, if I could like get this in like 1 attempt. Generate for me a picture of me looking really cool and in front of Pokemon. All right, so this is what I generated in about 10 seconds. Now, I didn't put my face on, but they got me here. Do a little back and forth. You know what? It's not bad. I do think hers is better. I wonder how long it takes to kind of go back and forth and get that, but I'm gonna say semi-scam. I'm not like really upset about this. I mean, it's $85, so I did actually spend a decent amount. Probably would have been better to have like something commissioned, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's fun. I'm glad I got it, right? But yeah, the fact that you can get this and spend $100 just to get a couple photos is actually insane. Especially AI artwork. Like let's move on to the next AI product. All right, this next listing, it was actually 9 weeks ago, so this has been up for 2 months. I don't know if this is just like an evergreen post that just exists on Facebook Marketplace, but it looks like somebody is cooking up some home-cooked Indian balanced meal that has 20 grams of protein, and you could DM to inquiry, and the picture they use is AI food. I mean, this is certainly not a picture of the actual food. How do I know that? Well, if we bust out this handy-dandy AI image detector software, what we find after processing all the details is that this is an 80% chance that it's an AI generated image. But I mean, if you know, you know. It's too perfect of a picture to not be AI. Okay, so I got a response from the home cooked Indian food that is using the AI image, and they just sent me back like a pretty crazy menu here. There's like a ton of options here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 options with sides and beverages as well, and said you have to order a day ahead. Okay, can I please have exactly what's in the picture advertised? All right, to keep a little bit of the suspense, I am just going to fast forward now to me meeting up with this person, and hopefully I get ultimately what was delivered to me in the advertisement. Wish me luck. All right, guys, so unfortunately the home-cooked Indian balanced meal is no longer available. Like the listing is completely gone now, and I know this because I tried to follow up and it says couldn't send. I don't know what happened. Maybe they caught on to the fact that I was trying to like get them to expose their AI food, but nonetheless, they had a lot of good options, so I'm actually a little bit upset that I can't get this food and taste it, but I guess I'll have to find another AI food. Hopefully we do. All right, this next AI listing actually is probably the most absurd one because it's available plumbers near you, 24/7 home services, and there's just like a bunch of fake people. I don't even know what this is. It's supposed to be like a plunger attached to a wrench, some new technology. This picture is so AI. Like you have the toilet paper is like up here on the wall. This guy has like an issue with his foot. I don't even know what this is. This is like what you baste a turkey with, and just all the details. I mean, pretty clearly AI generated, but I think the worst part is not that it's just just an AI generated image, and the misspelling and like the capitalization of the letters is weird. But you'll notice that this listing shows up not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. And look at this last picture. They just like AI, they're like, hey, send me a toilet that's exploding, because that'll show that we could like fix pipes and stuff. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to ultimately like hire these people to probably do something for me. I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna give them a tall task, because if you're gonna use AI to market to me, you better be able to fix my bathroom that looks exactly like that. I think there's like 100% chance that this page is just like AI ran and there's not an actual human behind it. Like, how do you not understand that you shouldn't be capitalizing every other letter? Hello, I need help untangling a pipe wiring. Are you able to assist? Available at any point. Thanks. All right, so a little bit of an update. The plumbers who were AI generated didn't actually answer, and the marketplace listing, I actually went ahead and checked, and it's the same number as that networks number that connects you with house cleaning. This time they just do things with plumbing. There's a lot of AI services out there that basically act as a marketplace to kind of connect you with local contractors. And I think that's like the big play on Facebook Marketplace right now. So everything, including the listings, obviously are AI generated, and then the voice assistants and everything else. Okay, this next AI Facebook Marketplace ad that I wanted to go ahead and purchase are these homemade Punjabi paranthas, 5 for $10 by a seller right here. This is obviously AI generated. I don't even have to check because it has the Gemini logo right in the corner, which of course, if you're on Gemini and you want to generate an image, it always has that watermark in the corner. So this food is clearly fake. To order text, they have a phone number right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them a message and see ultimately when I can pick these up. Always a little bit scared when it comes to food though. All right, so unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's available anymore. The seller says, sorry, it's not available. Maybe because it never actually existed in the first place. So unfortunately, a dead end there. We weren't able to get it. I mean, that's the second Indian food now we couldn't pick up because of the AI generated ad. It's getting rough. All right, this next AI generated ad that's on Facebook Marketplace is an AI personal assistant. And it's just like a fake woman personal trainer, it almost looks like. I mean, this certainly isn't a personal assistant. So I don't know who's behind this. Some guy in Greenwich, Connecticut. He says, I make AI personal assistants for you or your company. I could have them do whatever you want. They could answer the phones, schedule appointments, no commas here, by the way, give out estimates and more. Okay, so I guess this is supposed to be like a businesswoman. If I just saw this, I would think it's like an AI personal trainer, but nonetheless, $200 and I'm roped in. So I have to message this guy now and I'll see what value this person can provide to my company. I don't know if she has a name or not. Hi, Ethan. I'd love to solicit your services.
Solicit?
Thanks. All right, I have some bad news. I don't know if it's because I'm like using my public profile or something, but it seems like this person delisted the AI personal assistant as soon as I messaged them. So now this listing isn't available anymore and may have been sold or expired. Take a look at these other items below. So unfortunately, I will be unable to meet up with this AI Connecticut person who's like giving you an AI personal.
Are you ready? Here it is, bro. I said make him buff and make him more buff and add women around him. And they added a bunch of old women. Why did they add old women? That's crazy, bro. How do you explain this image? He's not even holding anything. But look at his hand. He's not even holding anything, Chad. He's just fucking AI the phone out of his hand. I type in bad bitches. Yeah, it's so weird. What do you think, Turk? What do you give this? Because I hope you like it, because my AI art is cheaper. This is $20, so you just, you know, you're welcome. If my else wants AI art, $20. Turk's my first customer.
Hey, we tried. Not all these.
Turk's like, did you even AI anything? What did you change?
These are going to be successes. All right, guys, that was a lot of fun. Honestly, much better than anticipated. So these AI. Have you ever been scrolling on social media, or maybe you're just on YouTube and you come across an obviously fake AI ad? Well, I have, and so today I figured I'd actually go ahead and purchase those to see
You've been punked. That's not actually AI. That's just a picture.
If they're legit or not. Because not gonna lie, a lot of them look really cool, and I'd love for a couple of them to be real, because sometimes I see these things and I'm like, wow, I wish that was real. So this is probably not a great video for my wallet, because I'll be spending thousands of dollars on most likely, let's be real, fake items that I'll never end up getting, but I care about your entertainment. And so grab your popcorn, sit back, relax, and let's do this. All right, so the whole genesis of this thing is I came across this Instagram account.
I want a gorilla sofa.
Inspiring Designs.
Imagine how cool that would be, my setup, bro.
Net, and it's verified. They have 3 million followers, and I got this one in particular called Gorilla Sofas, and this looked so cool to me, and I thought to myself, is this real? So I actually looked into it, and as you can see, I mean, this thing looks so fluffy. I would just love to buy it, sit back on it. I mean, look how cute and cuddly this couch looks. So I actually did some reverse image searching, and I found a website that actually sells it. So the seller is Cozy Playhouse. They're on Etsy, and as you can see, it matches up. Like I said, look at that. Look at this. It is a literal gorilla. Do I know it's fake? Yes. Is it true that this seller has literally 0 sales? Yes, that is also true. But I'm gonna buy it. And if I get scammed, I get scammed. Now, obviously, for a couch this big, I'm going to be spending a lot of dollars. So do not do anything I'm about to do in this video at home, including the purchase that I'm making right now. So that's how much it was. I know it's crazy, but let's skip ahead and hopefully this product comes into me. So if there's a transition screen right now, then you know that there's a product. Oh my gosh, it finally arrived. I ordered this couch 2 months ago. For the longest time, I thought this was a complete scam, but it turns out it actually wasn't. So it shipped from China. It was held up in customs for 40 days and finally got here. You'll notice I'm in the brand new room now. So I recorded this way back then in like January. It's probably like April now if you're seeing this. Insane, but here we go. In there is supposedly going to be the gorilla couch. I am really excited to open this up, so let's get right into it. It's been way too long.
This is gonna take a while to open up, but I don't even care because this is the greatest moment of my life. I'm so excited! $1,500 later. Was it a wise financial choice? No. Am I going to be regretting this later? Yes. Am I happy I did it? We'll see. Show me monkey! Wait, there is? Wait a second. Oh my gosh, what is this? Why is this so heavy? It's so dense. Here it is. It's not as big as I thought, but I think this actually expands. So let me open this. Oh, look at this. So it comes with a giant pump. And this pump, I guess, is how you inflate it.
It's like an air couch.
Give me monkey. Whoa, it feels just like a gorilla. Here we go. Moment of truth, the unboxing. The official unboxing of this. Oh my gosh, it's real. Look at this. It's not a scam. Now I'm gonna blow this guy up. All right, I'm gonna turn him on and you guys will see the process of him blowing up.
That's sick.
When do I stop? Okay. What you're looking at is not a scam. This thing is huge. This is straight up, it's not very comfy, I will say that. Like, I'm not comfortable here, but I will say that this was worth every single cent of $1,500 and worth every single minute of a 2-month wait. Because now here I am, my new best friend, Gorilla, and now he's gonna just be here forever in this room, and I'm in shock that this is a real thing. I did not think they were gonna ship me this. You might not be able to tell, I actually think this has gorilla fur. This is just not fake fur. This must be a real gorilla. It must have been like a gorilla that they captured. And I also feel like it's gonna be spying on me. Those eyes look extremely menacing. Just an absolute beast of a couch.
I love it,
the height, you can't really tell, but it's probably 7 feet tall, I'd say. Because I'm like, let's call it 6 foot, and if I stand directly next, you'll see he's got like a foot, maybe even more ahead of me.
All right, so I mean, clearly this was not an AI scam ad. It actually ended up being legitimate. I could have sworn with my life this would have been fake, but it ended up actually coming. I thought this was a fake Chinese company. Sent me a massive 7 foot, 3,000 pound couch. Gorilla is now going to be in the background of all videos from this point forward, probably somewhere in the corner. He's not going to stay directly behind me. It's kind of menacing. Now, I will say it doesn't look exactly like the picture. That picture that I was seeing online didn't look quite like it, but I'm not going to say I got completely clickbaited because at the end of the day, they pretty much delivered what they said they were going to deliver.
It is pretty sick.
Shout out. Very good. Moving on. So another ad I came across that's clearly AI. I mean, look at it. It's AI generated, and it's these semi-truck coffee mugs that when it's hot, it kind of looks like just like an engine steaming from the top. I thought this was cool. I actually think this exists. So I found this listing actually on Amazon a couple times, and as you can see, there's dozens of them on Amazon. They're all using the same picture, which it looks like they got directly from this ad. bad. But if there's this many verified sellers on Amazon, they have to ship me something, especially from Amazon. So I went ahead and purchased that. So let's see if I got scammed or not. All right, it's not looking good upon initial inspection, but this is supposedly going to be the truck mug. So we'll see how this looks. It's cool, I guess. I mean, upon further inspection, it's definitely not as AI-y, and the graphics, I mean, the graphics look fine. I really don't want to crap on it too much.
You don't
I
like
forget how
it?
much this was. I think it was just like a couple tens of bucks. Do people say that? Tens of bucks? I think it was like 20 bucks, 25 bucks. I guess I'm not completely scammed. I don't feel really bad about this. Can I at least drink out of it? Not gonna lie, it feels really weird on the bottom, like this is about to collapse if I put any liquid in it. So I'm actually gonna do that. Actually, right now, I have tea, and I'm gonna transport this tea into here. Cheers, fellas and fellettes. Oh, it smells in there. Is this used? I think this thing is used. You guys can't see this, but there's like divots on the inside of it. I don't know. I expect you to see into a black hole. Okay, there we go. A little bit of lighting. There's like paint that's kind of off. You see that little glimmer? And then also it's kind of sticky. Like my hands are sticky. It feels like I just touched jelly or something. So I don't know what this guy has been up to, but he just gave me a sticky mug. I don't know what he's doing or what he's putting into here. This one was particularly creepy because you can rent a baby, apparently. I mean, it's an AI ad, as you can see. Like incredibly AI ad. Like before AI was even somewhat good, it looks like this ad came out, and it said 24 hours delivery, and I can get an actual baby delivered to me, which I didn't believe, right? Why purchase a baby? For $5,000, couples get to rent a baby for up to 8 weeks. So I did some further digging on where I can get this shipped to me, and I found a website that I don't even know if I could show that is sending an actual baby. It looked like an actual baby. Again, I probably got seeing this. I'll probably be at the authorities right now, but let's see what we got. So here's the box. Like, I guess a baby can technically fit in here, right? Babies are pretty tiny. Moment of truth. Come on, baby. What? Why is my baby from Avatar?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, that's terrifying.
And why does it feel real? Ew, it feels so real. Look at him. Is this baby sick? Is this a vacuum sealed real baby? I can't tell. I'm gonna bust this open. I'm actually very nervous because if you look closely, like just genuinely look at this, right? I'm not even kidding. It looks like a vacuum sealed baby. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, this is the craziest AI ad ever. This is a real baby. I'm convinced this is my son, and I shall name him Sambucha 2. Oh, he's a cute guy. I hope he doesn't open his eyes. I think there's a 10% chance this baby opens its eyes. Like when I look away, I'm sure the baby might just open its eyes. If I put my finger, is he gonna bite? Oh my gosh, this is like a adult version of Barbies.
That's
like a
creepy,
real baby
bro.
avatar is shipped to you.
Freaking
You know, it's
baby.
no longer, I think this entire video, if it came to this point, it was a success because now I get to foster an avatar
Crazy
baby
money.
and
For
it'll end
real.
up being a $2 billion movie. So make sure you see Avatar 3 when it comes to theaters. I guess this is ultimately a promotional piece. It also comes equipped with, it looks like a bottle, and then I have a diaper. I hope he doesn't have any changes because I'm not prepared to do that, but if you have to, just know you could. Now this one caught my eye. It says, I'm gonna need a toilet slow cooker in my life immediately. And I thought to myself, first off, that's disgusting. But second off, I guess it's not. It's just a design for a slow cooker. So you'll see them like cooking up a crock of chili inside.
Nothing is less appetizing when you're about to eat than looking at a toilet full of chili. Nah, dude, this makes me feel icky.
A toilet bowl that is fit with some like warmer on it, and it looks to be like not even with a plug. It looks just powered on its own for whatever reason. But I figured I'd purchase this because I'd love to have this in the kitchen. It just looks like a fun thing. So let's see if this ultimately comes in. Next up, we have the pot of toilet chili. It came in. It's real. As far as I mean, look at the outside. It looks like it's telling me that I'm actually receiving product. So I'm at least very happy about this one. Still a little scarred from that last, but let's proceed here and see if we can actually cook something up in this. Well, first let's verify that it's not just like uranium in here or something. Don't look up uranium. Get on some list. Wait a second. Not a scam. I mean, it could be a scam for sure. But it's a toilet and it has knobs on it. So I think this is able to cook something. So let's open this up. Let's investigate the insides. Something you really shouldn't say too often. It comes with felt, like on a pool table. Oh, it smells putridly. It's very pungent. This Avatar baby smells better than this thing does. It actually smells like a toilet bowl. I wish you guys could like break the 9th dimension and smell this thing. But it ain't about the smell, as they say. It's about, can you cook meat? It's always been about that for as long as I've been alive. So it has a little AV adapter on the side. I'm gonna go downstairs, plug this in, and see if I can use this literal crock pot to make some chili or something. So let's do it. All right, so here we are downstairs. Got the crap pot, and I'm going to put something in it. So let me find something. All right, so I have an egg right here. You'll just see it's a brown extra large egg. Apparently I'm able to use this to cook up an egg in the matter of 8 minutes. So I'm going to put the egg in here, turn it on, and see if it ultimately hard boils the egg. So we'll check it out. I'm not optimistic.
A few moments later.
All right, so it's been about 8 minutes or so. I just turned this thing off, and I'm going to see whether or not it cooked this egg, which I don't believe it did. Why would it? Wait.
What happened? Where's the shell at?
You really think that worked? This thing is a fraud. This thing is a joke. The real egg is right here unscathed. Nothing happened to it. It turned on and everything. This is a scam, and the lid still doesn't even go on. Waste of a product. AI completely scammed me on this one, but it wasn't too expensive.
It de-shelled it too.
It looked really cool. I was excited to make like a crock of chili on this. It can't even heat up an egg. I'm tired of wasting money on stupid AI products. Now these Christmas dog beds, which are also AI generated, including the dogs inside of them. I mean, you can't look at me with a straight face and say that is not an AI generated bulldog. But these things do look real. And so I had a search online.
Bro, how does shit like this have 60K likes?
I found them for actually pretty cheap, so they didn't actually break the bank. So if I end up getting scammed on this, I'm not super mad. I think it ended up being like $60 or so. So let's go ahead and see if I ultimately get some of these Christmas dog beds. That'd be great. All right, well, it actually arrived. So, I mean, this is one that I actually expected to come in the entire time. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't. It was a little sketch, but let's see if it's a good replica or not. Now, the big thing I'm looking for with this is size. Like, I just want to make sure that it's as big as it says it was, because right now it's like vacuum sealed. So this thing better unravel. All right, not gonna lie, a little on the tiny side. What am I looking at? Is this a vest or is this a house? This looks like a vest. Oh no, so it actually is. Oh, I see. All right, check this out. So I believe this is the cushion that you put down, and then it looks like the cat should go in here. I wonder if I could fit into it.
Well.
Oh no, I'm stuck. It's way tighter. And I've been in a lot. Like burritos, like, you know, like I've seen looks fake. So I don't anticipate this being difficult to get. I don't think I'll get scammed on this AI product, but it remains to be seen. All right, so
pirate ship was actually really cool.
The flame diffuser. Now it's not as pretty. It kind of looks like the car, right? Train. And who might adjust? It notes that it could act as it or not. I mean, give them a look like that. Oh, you see that? Oh, okay. I'm gonna come in. On. Whoa, it's working. All right, it's full steam ahead now. So it's kind of coming out of there. It's probably hard to see, but this thing is technically doing what it claims to have done. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this isn't a scam. Is it a giant waste of money? For sure, but it's kind of cool, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna take that back. It is not actually a giant waste of money, and it's not a scam. It just doesn't operate like they said it would, which I guess technically turns this into a scam, but it kind of works, and it is kind of cool for the novelty, but I don't recommend buying this whatsoever. This thing is an absolute waste. It's just made of plastic and it doesn't even come out, but it does a little bit, you know what I mean? Faintly it's coming out. So not the worst product ever. Not a scam, actually. Cool. Now I know I have the gorilla couch already, but I also found these giant cat shaped beds, which ironically the Cozy Playhouse creator from that Etsy shop actually has these listed, but it turns out these are a scam on the website. So I mean, even this comment right here from Michael Myers says, why do people think this is real? We are doomed. And a lot of these Japanese people say it's good, cute, cat lovers will want it, but it doesn't actually exist, unfortunately. But there's also apparently these fake cat couches / chairs going around on Facebook, and a lot of people are falling for them. And if you reverse image these, you could actually end up purchasing one of these cat couches. They look very cute, so I'm excited to receive this. Hopefully I don't get scammed. We got a big one here, and this big one I'm pretty sure is gonna be something big, because why else do they give me a big box? All right, what do we got?
Is it the cat?
This thing is so small. I mean, it's cute, but that ain't never done anything for me. Bro, what a scam. Who is
that's crazy. Nah, that's crazy work. wish it was real. That is so dog shit.
This chair, not even a child can fit in this chair. Gorpless Corp, kids sofa. There's no way a kid is fitting in this. There's probably some kids watching this. You think you kids can fit in this chair of mine? Absolutely not. Here, I'll give you some scale, some reference here. This is my chair. This is this chair. Comfortable, right? I look like a man, right? Everything's normal here. Nothing going on here. Oh, I feel like I'm an elf. You know, like when he's like sitting in those chairs doing his homework. My bosom doesn't fit. I mean, I'd go as far as calling this a scam. It's a really nice couch. I really don't want to get it twisted. This is a beautiful couch. It's just, I guess it's not meant for me. When I saw those pictures, I mean, those pictures look like they'd fit anybody on it, but this thing is just smaller than I thought, I guess. But it is nice. Like, look at this. Really nice material overall. So I'm really not knocking it. I'm kind of interested in it, honestly. Like, I might keep this. I mean, I don't know what else I would do with it. All right, so not a scam, just smaller than expected. I like it. So this next one I came across and I thought it was cool, but it's like a Volkswagen bus walker for seniors. Like, it looks like a very cool product, looks innovative, looks trendy, looks cool. Obviously this man is AI generated. He's got like veins coming out the caboose, and they have it a lot of different styles. I thought this would be great because yeah, if you're old, you want to have like some vintage Volkswagen as your walker, it'll make you feel cool. And it turns out that these actually exist. So I paid $70 on eBay for a Volkswagen classical bus walker from some guy from New Jersey actually. So shout out to him, shout out to the seller Michael. I don't know if it's actually gonna get to me. The page no longer exists after I purchased it, so I may have gotten scammed, but maybe I didn't.
Why do all these pages disappear after you buy stuff?
Remains to be seen. All right, guys, so the AI scam Volkswagen ad finally came, and it is smaller than I expected, but it is actually a really nice walker. So this is the guy from New Jersey on eBay.
That's a baby!
It looks like a lot of fun. I mean, even this picture shows a good time, but it's a kid pushing it, not actually an adult. So, I mean, we'll test this out. It's made by a company called Hape, which looks pretty official. This one actually, out of all products, looks the most official. Maybe because it was sold by an actual human on eBay, not just like a scam website, like some of the couches, minus the gorilla couch. All right, so you know what? It actually looks quite nice, and it is pretty big. It's just a nice piece of wood. You can tell it's like a quality piece. And of course, you have the walker component to it as well. So we're gonna try this out. It still could be incredibly jank. It might break on our first attempt. So let's give this guy a little wheelie and see what it's all about. It's like a mini shopping cart, but now we're all locked in and ready to go. So I'm gonna put this thing on the ground and push it. All right, let's give this a little push here.
Bro. That is not even close to what was advertised.
I'm going to load it up with some Prime. I'm going to see how many Prime bottles this AI Volkswagen thing could take. I probably would say like 5, but maybe I'll be shocked. Yeah, so I mean, solidly carries all 9. I'm honestly really impressed with this. I think it was the only one left, so I don't think anybody else in the world can ever get this again. However, if you could, then I'd say I still don't recommend. I guess if you have a baby, it could be good. Now, wait just a second. I know before I said the cat bed doesn't exist, and there was just that cat couch that we looked at, but I actually came across this cat bed with a cute cat sitting on it, and people are like, oh, where do I find it? And as expected, everyone's saying definitely AI, found AI, etc. However, there is one person who said, why don't you buy this bed instead, which means that it actually exists, at least a version of this cat bed, which I think looks close enough. And to find this, I right-clicked and searched with Google Lens, so I did some reverse image searching, and there's a bunch of really cute cat beds. So I went ahead and purchased one. So hopefully it comes in. Shout out to Space for giving me the knowledge that some of these really cute cat beds exist. So I'm excited to see them. I expect it to be a pretty nice thing. So the one I bought is supposedly a really comfy, cute one. So let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do you think I'm about to show you? Surely you don't think I'm gonna show you the cat bed, right? Because why would the cat bed just be right in front of me? The cat bed's massive, right? Or so I thought. You see, I purchased this cat bed thinking I was going to get a legitimate cat bed. Why would I be such a fool? This is what I got instead. I kid you not, this is the size of the cat bed. So unless this thing expands the moment I open it, this is the biggest waste of money that I've ever had in my entire life. So let's crack this puppy open and let's see what it's all about.
What the fuck?
I am not convinced this is for an actual human to lay in. This must be for a cat, even though it's called a cat bed. But the sizing doesn't make sense. Why would they deliver this to me? Why would they think this is okay? Obviously, I'm going to return this item. You misled me completely. Oh no, I think it was no refunds. Let's just say this was not worth the investment, and I probably got massively scammed. Unless this thing resells on eBay for a lot of money, this might have been the most disappointing one so far. It is cute. I will say it's cute. I don't have a cat. I don't aspire to have a cat. No, I got scammed.
Jinx would love that.
Moving
man.
on. So just like the gorilla couch, I purchased this dragon couch because I
found
this dragon couch
loungers.
actually right here. So as you can see here, $53, you can get yourself one of these 2 dragon couches. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'll just kind of tell you what happened here. But everything looked great, right? I read through this entire thing, and obviously it's like AI generated, so I didn't actually expect it to be crazy. But when you visit the site, there's nothing there, but there used to be. So I purchased this when I was able to purchase something. It turns out that it was a scam. I just don't understand how websites can exist that properly scam you. I mean, worldwide free shipping over 49.9. They like don't even round properly. I mean, if you click on all products here, they literally send you to like 8 lamps. I'm pretty sure this is like a money laundering scheme.
$274
like some Nigerian
lamps.
Scam level website. But I got duped. I fell for it. But hey, that's the purpose of this video. So I don't have my dragon couch, but you have to admit that looks pretty sick. It would have been cool if I got that. All right, guys. Well, that was a lot of fun. So some good, some bad, as expected. I mean, in general, I think as a good principle, you just probably shouldn't purchase AI. Have you ever come across